Hello and welcome back to Gaming Geek. Thank you very much for joining me today, guys. Today is just going to be a quick look at a quick unboxing slash opening of the Corsair VS550 power supply. It's not a fully modular, it's semi-modular. This will be going into this Nzxt S340 red and black PC case that I unboxed recently. Now, this build is for a friend, for those of you who haven't seen that video. It's not to say that I've cheaped out on the power supply, it's just one I had spare. Because I actually bought this for my PC, and then decided to change and go into, I went and ended up with a fully modular 750 watt Corsair power supply, so I could put custom cables in my PC. However, because this PC build is going to be for a friend, I'm not going to go nuts and put custom cables and everything in there because, well, I'll leave that up to them. They can do what they want, aesthetic-wise. So, yeah, the reason I've got the case here is because when I unboxed it, I didn't show you the inside of the back. And also, I want to explain a bit more about my Deadpool idea on the front of it. For those of you who haven't seen the other video, this is going to be a Deadpool themed build. And the reason I got the case is because it's nice and blank on the front, nothing there, and I'm hopefully going to put a stencil of Deadpool on there, cut him out, and then cut out the red bits of his costume and then put red perspex at the back and light it up when the case turns on. That's the idea. But we'll talk more about that in a sec. I'm just going to open this up first for you, and then we'll show you the back of the case, and then I'll talk a bit about Deadpool. Just give me a second to get everything moved out of the way and I'll be with you guys. Okay, I'm back. Right, so yes, this is the power supply that's going in that case, my friend's build. So yes, this is the Corsair VS series 550 watt semi-modular power supply. There's the front of the box. Sorry, there's the side of the box. Back of the box with all the details. And then, hold on. The other side of the box and front of the box again. Right, so let's walk out. Oh look, that's nice and easy. In the box we have got just some important safety information, a warranty, and this is why the power plug, happy days, and then yeah, the power supply with its, I mean, the cables are a bit nasty, but I mean, in this case, I'll show you in a minute because I'll take the side panels off. In this case, you're not really going to see any of the cables anyway, which is why I decided to sort of use this power supply. And then we've got its mounting screws there. That's all you got in the box. It's pretty much all you need, really. How the fuck do you get this? How the hell? Alright, I'm being done in by bubble wrap at the moment. There we go. This is a difficult one-handed. Come on. Alright guys, instead of you watching me faff around, I'll pause the video, get the bubble wrap off and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me, sorry. So yes, there we go, we've got the power supply. It's quite small. You know, it can be mounted fan down or fan up, which is good. There's the back of it, just the power plug and the on-off switch. But yeah, as you can see, it's about 1.5 my hands, really. Which I know doesn't help because you don't know the size of my hands, but you know, I mean, they're normal size hands. So anybody with normal size hands, then you could get a good sort of approximation of how big this is. It's, you know, compared to my 750 watt power supply that's fully modular, that's fucking like out here from there to there, it's huge, mine, for some reason. But yeah, that's just a quick look at it. I mean, the cables aren't really that bad. Yeah, alright, they're not custom cables, and yeah, they're not braided, and yeah, they're not like one colour. They do look a bit shit, to be fair. But like I said, in this case, you're not really going to see them. And if I can get that mounted that way instead, you know, it's sort of like a, you're going to see more of the red and black wires than you are anything else, hopefully. Let's try and, yeah, because it'll be like that. So, no, I might have to put some tape on it or something just to make it look a bit better. I'll see what I can do. But anyway, guys, that's the 550 watt power supply that's going in this build. For the time being anyway. I might build it all and go, that looks shit with those cables, then I might just change my mind completely. Let's just get this out of the way. Let's just put that over there. Stay. There we go. Right, let's get back to the case a second. Come on, case. Right, so I've undone the thumb screws, and in theory the panel should come off. There you go, you fucker. So yes, as you can see, this base here that I showed you in the other video, in my unboxing of this case, is going to hide 90% of the cables, and then this here is going to hide the rest, apart from where I attach into the motherboard, which is approximately, because I'm putting a full ATX board in this, so it uses all the 9 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where are you bastard? 6, 7, 8, and there should be another one, so I'm at 9, there we go. So yeah, in theory, generally the 24 pin goes around here, I hope, because then that way I can just shoot it straight off into there and down, and it's all completely hidden, and it won't look too bad, hopefully. Just going to turn the case around. There's a plain back. Again, I've taken the thumb screws out beforehand, and here's the back. Now this is actually the first time I've seen the back of the case as well, inside. So yeah, you can hide all your cables up here. You've got cable management notches there for cable ties or Velcro straps. You've got the PC, or the, you know, the USB 3.0, sorry, and the jacks and your on-off reset switch kind of thing. That's the reset switch. But yeah, so it's basically what you'd expect. There's the peripherals, no, accessories box thing that you need. So under here, yeah, you've got room for your hard drive, which I didn't know. That's fucking ideal. Because I was going to mount it somewhere along here somewhere, but anyway, yeah, you've got room for your at least 2 HDDs in there. Molex, Jesus. And then in here, you've got where your power supply mounts. Now, with this case, because there's no fan space at the top, really, I'm going to have to mount the power supply fan down, which isn't a problem. I prefer it that way. But yeah, it's a lot of cable management sort of notches and stuff around. Where are they? There they are, look. Loads of them, so there's not that much room for cable management. I'd say a finger width, really. Which could be challenging because I'm not the best at cable management. I've still got to do mine properly yet. But yeah, so that's just a quick look at the underneath. This thing doesn't, this tray here doesn't come out, but that's fine. Power supply mounts there, obviously. With thumb screws, I'm going to get rid of the thumb screws and I'm going to use the screws that were supplied. Of course, the I/O plate holder place thing. But yeah, no, it's looking pretty good. It's better than, oh, well, yeah, it's better than I thought because I wasn't aware they were in there, the hard drive trays. And of course, let's just try and do it. Oh, Christ, that's got really light. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, I nearly dropped it. But yeah, you've got loads of cable management space to go back down and hide. I'm mainly going to run everything up through here that I can. There will be a few things that come out of here for the SSDs. I was only going to put 1 SSD in this build. However, it would look so much better with 2. So yeah, screw it, I'm going to put 2 in there. Can I even undo them? Sorry guys, that's a view of my kitchen. This is what I mean, these thumb screws are so fucking tight, it's ridiculous. There we go. And it's going to tighten up again. Oh no. There we go. Oops. Right, so that comes out. Oh, okay. Odd. That's strange. Oh, I see. That's better. I can see it now. you can screw the SSDs down, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 2 SSDs in here. I'm going to probably get, oh God, either Kingston's like I've got in my build, or I believe I can't remember, it's probably Kingston HyperX as well, I can't remember. Don't quote me on that, guys, I can't remember the make of SSDs. But there's, I think it's Kingston that do the sort of HyperX SSDs. And they do really nice ones in red and black. Fuck, what am I doing? With crosses on them, on the actual front of the SSDs. Top of the SSDs, so that I think that with this red black build will look really good. So I might just do that. I'm not going crazy with the SSDs in this. It's going to be, if I do 2, they're going to be 2 120 or maybe 160 for the OS. Sorry, I'll say that again. That's a 160 gigabyte SSD for the OS, and probably 120 gig just for whack a few games on there, whack Steam on there, so it loads quite quickly. And then obviously I'm going to have hard drives in there for my friend. So yeah, anyway, that's enough about the goddamn case. Let's. I just wanted to show you the back because I realised I didn't in the last one because the thumb screws were ridiculously tight. Anyway, my Deadpool idea. Now I've printed off a picture of Google. Forgive the quality of it. My printer started running out of ink. But this is literally just going to be so I can trace it. I'm then going to put it on card, the flip image of it on one side, and then I'm going to flip it over, or I'm going to cut it out, flip it over, and I've got a stencil, a nice thick card stencil that I'm going to draw on there, and then very carefully cut out all these red bits. Now, that ain't going to be an easy thing to do. I do need to adjust the size of this. This is just a mock-up. I mean, basically, he's going to go in the middle like that. Something like that, I think, on the case. Obviously, the white background won't be there. The black bits are going to stay on the case. So these black bits here, I'm going to leave on the stencil. All I'm doing is cutting out all the red bits that you can see. Maybe not all of them, because this is quite a complex thing to try and make a simple stencil of. But yeah, mainly the black bits are all staying, like his eyes and stuff, and his whatever that is. But yeah, all the black bits are staying. The red bits are being cut out in a stencil. And then I'm going to use red perspex, mount it behind this once I work out how the fuck this thing comes off. That's another case mod I'm going to be doing. I'm going to turn this front thing into either a sort of hinge door or removable, like easily removable, because down there you've got your dust filters, and I'm still perplexed how the hell you get them off. Ah, shit. See, I mean, okay, you can do that, but how the hell do you get them back on? Oh, like that. Okay, that's nice and simple. Well, I've just solved the mystery of how the hell you do that, but it's going to be easier if you can take the front panel off, so that's another case mod that's going to happen. But for the time being, the first case mod is going to be this. I will be doing that over the next couple of days, because I haven't got time today to do it. I just thought I'd explain it more in detail for you guys, and show you the power supply that's going in this. And then, yeah, over the course of the next week or so, I'm going to sort of plan this out properly on the case, try and forecast any possible difficulties, and go from there, really. I do have an idea with some of this white stuff, so obviously that's light shading, and especially on his sword. Now the grip, I believe, is meant to be black, so I'm just going to leave that as it is, but these white bits I am going to cut out and cover with clear perspex. Same with his eyes, that's going to be clear perspex, so that when the case comes on and it's lit up from the top, from the bottom, the sides and the top, that's another reason I want to be able to get this panel off nice and easy. Turn the case on, it's all lit up. The red perspex will obviously make the light look red, and the clear perspex will make these parts, make these parts look white, and I think it will be a really cool thing to do. Now with the logo on his belt, I am very tempted, obviously it's going on the stencil as well, but I am also very tempted to sort of paint it on that, or make like a very, I've got some sticky back plastic that I can print on. So make it very small and put it on there, on the power button. I think that could be kind of cool. Nice little touch. But we'll see. We'll do the main 2 mods first. And we'll go from there. When my next payday hits, it will be motherboard, at least the motherboard coming. For this, which can't remember which one it is. It's an Asus, I know that. I can't remember what one it is. I think it's the Gaming 3 AMD one, because I'm going AMD CPU on this, just for cost, just to keep the cost down a bit. You know, I'm obviously, you know, I love my mate to bits and everything, but I ain't doing a £1,000 PC build. It ain't happening. Mine hasn't even cost me £1,000 yet, so I'm damn sure not going to give my friend a £1,000 PC, or even like a 700 quid PC, to be honest. The basic idea of this, I know I'm sounding cheap there probably, but the idea of this is that I can give a functional working gaming PC to the person in question, and then they can then upgrade it. You know, they can keep it as it is for a couple of months, 6 months, 7 months, and then if they want to upgrade it, by all means they can do. So yeah, I'm not going to go all out with custom cables and everything like that, because there's just no point. I'll let them figure out what they want to do with that. So anyway guys, right, I've rabbited on enough. Just wanted to give you a sort of an idea of what's going on here. Obviously Deadpool will be centered and straight, because he's not there, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so just wanted to show you the back, show you the power supply, and give you an idea of what I've got planned. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't seen the unboxing of this case, it should be the second video, or it should be the video below this one actually, because it's the most recent one I've done, bar this one. So yeah guys, thank you very much for watching again. Go check out the unboxing of this case, if you want to of course, and I will see you once I've figured out how to do this stencil properly, and I'll do a video on it. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers guys.